everybody. Welcome to the Nobody's Happy podcast, the podcast that identifies as a sci-fi movie. So address it accordingly, you bigot. More work, more editing. No, I went camping with my girlfriend. It was pretty awesome. We barbecued out there. Well, we didn't like barbecue. We just threw a piece of fajita on that grill. It was nice. The only thing that sucked, there was a fucking one of those Boy Scout troops. They're coming out, dude. It is Texas. They were all the way from Corpus, and it was kind of cool because you kind of had your own little area, but the areas were still like really close. It was like brush in between you and the other campsites, but I thought it was too close, man. I should not be hearing people coughing inside their tent. If I can hear you coughing inside your tent, you're too close. It's unacceptable, really. We went hiking. I took a couple of gummies before I went hiking. So did my girl. I don't think they had the same effect on her as they did on me. She said she was getting in her head too much and couldn't concentrate. And with me, I just, man, I'm an experienced drug taker. I flowed with it, man. I fucking rode that wave. Fucking hiked. We did like 8 miles, man. That's a lot. It's like it reminded me of the Army. How much is that in kilometers? 8 miles in kilometers. Because that's how we used to how do you call it? Call distance in the Army by kilometers. I don't know why the Army uses the metric system, but we don't. 8 miles. Look at that. All the idiots. It's 12 kilometers. Whoa, 12K. Not bad. And all we took was water, and we were not fairly hungover. We weren't properly hydrated. I'll say that much. I think with me, I like taking gummies and cannabis, if you will, before going on a hike, especially after, let's say, indulging the night before in alcohol. It was fun sitting out there. It was fun. How do you call it? It was fun seeing how it would be like if I lost everything and my girl for some reason stayed with me. And we used her car. We came back on a Friday, on a Sunday. Came back on a Sunday, and first thing I did was I turned on. I kept my phone off. I kept off my phone, and I bought the UFC fight that just happened on Saturday. Usman versus Masvidal 2. Oh my God, that's like what you imagine, like best case scenario. You order a pay-per-view, shit like that's gonna happen. You're gonna have freak knockouts, freak injuries, brutality, like Shevchenko, that lady just elbowing that girl who couldn't get out of that position, called a crucifix. It's basically you got somebody on top of you, and they're clamping down on this arm with their legs, and this one they have it tucked behind their head, and that leaves their elbow right on top of your face, and you're just sitting there, and the person's just bam, bam, slamming their elbow in your face, and all these dudes can do. I saw this guy. I think the first time I saw that was this BJ Penn and Matt Hughes. Anyway, this dude, he's on top of, and he's just raining down elbows on me. He's got in that position I just described to you, people who shout out to people on Anchor and or iTunes or Spotify, wherever you guys are listening at this. And Israel from DC, he left a message. Oh, I should read it to you guys. Or have you guys listen it? Look, this is somebody sent this October 14th, 2020, when I had stopped doing the podcast. And this is him. Let's see if it plays.
guys, I'm Iz from DC. I'm just wondering what the hell happened. Nobody's happy and nobody's happy. It's not happening. I'm just wondering if I maybe missed the part where you said, where y'all said that this wasn't happening anymore. Anyways, I miss your dumbasses listening to y'all. Provided some comfort during these times. Hope you make some more episodes. All right, guys, take care.
Is from DC, man. Look at that. October, what was it? October something 2020. This is in October. He sent that message. I just saw this. I didn't know we had this capability. People on Anchor can actually it sounds like I'm doing a promo for them. I wish. Actually, I think it does come out on the audio. No, but I just didn't know. It was kind of cool. Somebody from October 22 2020 left that message going like, what the fuck, dude? You guys haven't been doing episodes. And no, we weren't. It's the whole pandemic started. I had just moved back from New York. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, man. I was like, I was supposed to be, I was already thinking about coming back. I was like, I'll decide by the end of the year. I'll probably come back by the end of the year. But then as the year was starting, I was already here. And then they, they threw us a curveball and said, everybody stay inside. But shout out to Iz from DC. I don't know if you're still listening, bro, but thanks for hanging in there, man, if you did. And if not, I'll see you I'll see you on top, bro, because I know we're both going to make it. Is from DC. I wonder what you're doing. I'm sure you're great at computers. Or DJing, something electronic. There's something, the fact that you found that app and then found that what is it, that feature. Yeah, I guess if you guys leave a message, I'll if you get on Anchor, I guess I'll show it to everybody. I don't know if it came out though. It kind of sounded, I don't know, it's because I was hearing both the live from the phone speaker and from the feed into the mic, so it sounded kind of weird, like it was breaking up. I haven't been drinking since I went pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. Even camping, we were out there camping, and after we were done, dude, 8 miles. We did 8 miles of just straight up hiking, and chugged a shit ton of water, Gatorade. And then as soon as night fell, we were like, hey, how about we throw this thing on the grill and, have some drinks. It's one of those places where you can't display the drinks. I don't think you can anywhere. I think that's like it makes sense. But basically you have like a little mug and then you just pour your beer. It's kind of like floating down the rivers here in Texas. Floating the rivers here in Texas is the shit, dude. On summer, you just got to make sure you wear plenty of sunscreen, especially if you're one of our whiter brothers and sisters. You'd have to definitely put some of that heavy shit on. Put some fucking mayonnaise on your skin because you're gonna fucking get red. My brother-in-law gets super like peeled out because my brother-in-law is like white, like blue eyes, fucking super white, and he gets red. My sister just looks Cuban, Puerto Rican. She just gets dark, but now she looks like she's mixed. It's the shit, man. Fucking floating down the river. I can't wait. It's gonna be the shit. Anyway, the point was that I went heavy on the weekend, drinking. Even on Sunday, I was like, one last hurrah, because I'm gonna do the rest of the week without drinking. I'm gonna wait till Friday, and so far it's not bad, man. I've been exercising. It's kind of cool, man. I feel great. It's like I said. I've said it in a bit before. I think somebody commented on it. what I basically said. Sometimes you gotta stop so that you don't quit. Sometimes you gotta stop so you don't have to quit. Meaning, like, if you can't stop for a couple of days or maybe even a day, if you're like, oh, dude, I want to take a day off, but I'll just have a couple. That's when you have to quit. So that's kind of like my equation to find out if I need help or if I should not if I need help. Well, yeah. I mean, if you need help, you fucking need help, right? Because that could mean many things. It could mean like you need to go into a fucking you need to go into a goddamn rehab center, or it could just mean like me. All I need to do is tell somebody that I'm gonna do it, and I'll fucking do it. If I tell my girl, look, I'm not gonna drink for this whole week, it makes me not want to drink, and because I've told her, um, it really makes me put myself in a position where I don't want to look like somebody that breaks that easily. Certainly not to my girlfriend, you know. So I did that. I was like, I'm gonna hold off till Friday. It's working out all right. I feel good, man. Like I said, I've been exercising. That feels great. You know, I can feel myself getting stronger. Well, not stronger as in like gaining muscle, but cause I'm just doing basically just calisthenics. You know, and it makes me feel like I want to do physical stuff. You know, like I have more energy, basically. Dude, I really sound like I'm trying to sell some kind of diet pill, and I feel like I have more energy now. No, but it's good, man. I even feel like I wrote two short stories this past week, actually. I wrote one yesterday, just to kind of get myself in writing mood, so I can start writing material. And man, what the fuck was I saying? Ah, damn it, dude! I shouldn't have smoked so much. Uh, no, I feel. What was I getting at? I was saying I've got lots of energy. I feel stronger. Blah blah blah. No, it's made me more productive. I was writing short stories, right? Would Friday 14th in May work for you? My dates got rescheduled and you way more attendance on Friday. Okay. That was my friend Ty. My friend Ty just texted me because I'm doing the show at the Santa Cruz Theater, right? I said it last time, May 13th. It's not. It's just changed. May 13th is on a Thursday, right? And he's got two shows that he runs, and I'm going to do the Friday one. He just asked me if I would rather do the Friday one because May 14th, because that would probably get more people, and also there was some rescheduling that had to be done. But yeah, there you go. There you ho. There you ho again. Yep. He's like, cool, perfect timing. All right. So Friday, May 14th, I'm going to be at the Santa Cruz Theater. Hey everybody, Raul Sanchez here from the Nobody's Happy podcast, and I'm just here to tell you that this episode is brought to you by ejaculating real quick during sex. Ejaculating real quick during sex is both fast and easy. Let that special someone know how much you love their body by ejaculating real quick during sex. Ejaculating real quick during sex allows you to save time and, frankly, some money. So this Mother's Day, let that queen of the house know that pussy's still fire by ejaculating real quick during sex. Ejaculating real quick during sex. 'Cause who's got the time? I don't know. I might record that. See what happens. It'd just be good to have that whole thing, and I can. I mean, if it turns out great, that's how I've come up with my last two albums. Just decided to record when I had a headlining set. So May 14th, that's gonna happen. Santa Cruz Theater, and if you live around the Tri-County area in Austin, Texas, Um, go ahead and give that a visit. See what happens. I know I said last week I said May 13th, right? I hope nobody. I'm sure it's not that fucking big of a deal. So May 14th, Friday, May 14th, Santa Cruz Theater. That's gonna be good, man. That's why I want to write, man. I've been writing a lot. I want to get better, which is where I was going with the whole exercising thing. I really like the way it made me feel. I'm gonna try to do that at least as I'm getting prepared for for May 14th, and try to get a good show, record it and see, nothing else. I can just show it to people and be like, look, I can do this. I'm glad I'm going back to Austin, man. I'm going to start going back to Austin. I think May 15th, I'm also going to be in Austin doing a smaller show called the Glow Show. Not smaller show, but smaller amount of time in the show. That's also in Austin, so I'm gonna be back the next day. So where was I going with that? Yeah. I'm glad I'm going back to Austin. People are getting vaccinated now. They said hopefully we can be shoulder to shoulder at the Santa Cruz Theater, man. People are starting to come out more because I mean a lot of people are getting vaccinated for sure, and I guess that's giving people a little more courage about coming out. And some people are still wearing their masks. Either they're not vaccinated or they just don't. They want to be safe. But either way, man, I hope there's a ton of people, and I hope there's as many people as possible. And I really hope we have a great time and I get a good recording out of it. I can start preparing. I gotta start getting ready to put out the other albums back out on iTunes for people to buy. I'm Funnier Than This and Unprepared. Put them both out. What else? That's about it. No, the CDC put out that you can go out and not have to wear a mask as long as you're not in a crowded area. Basically, what it means is everybody, y'all can do what Texas and Florida have been doing for the past couple of months. It's good, man. It's good news. I like to hear good news like that. Of course, you wouldn't be able to tell by the way they tell you that, but I can't wait to get out there again, man. I'm gonna start going back to Austin, like I said, doing more shows, getting more reps. Hopefully soon I can record another. I feel like my hours are getting smaller. They're getting smaller by every time I put out an album. The first one was 55 minutes. The second one was 45. This one's probably gonna come out to like a flat 40. But I want to only because I want to get rid of some of this material already. But I also don't want to have to wait too long because a big portion of what I wrote was during the pandemic, and it's over a year old now. But I haven't been able to do it as many times as other previous material. But I don't know how to explain it, man. It's not stale yet, but I could feel like eventually some of these jokes I'm not gonna want to tell them anymore, but they're working right now, so I want to record them and start all over again. Do like a 40-minute special, just like Rodney Dangerfield, 40 minutes, just jokes, boom, 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 boom. That's what I want to do. So I want to try to get this new special out. And have it just be tight, even if it's smaller. Fuck it, 35 minutes. I don't give a fuck. And then start putting and then sell that as an album, right? Like a little, maybe put the video on YouTube on that membership thing. Just people who want to donate. I saw the Nutty Professor the other day. Dude, that shit still holds up. Oh, you know what movie? You know what movie really holds up? True Lies. You ever seen True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mr. fucking Comic Relief of the Year? If there had been an award for Comic Relief of the Year, it would have been Tom Arnold in True Lies. That motherfucker nailed it. I didn't know he could be that I didn't remember that he was that funny. Dude, I was sitting there. I was watching it with my girlfriend, and we were like having a blast. We were like laughing at the goofy thing Tom Arnold would say. True Lies was like it's something about Arnold movies from the 90s. They were they had some Hollywood cheese about them, but they were also entertaining. It's what? It's just that I don't go to the movies anymore. And I don't see blockbuster movies. Who was it? I think it might have been the guy from Black Panther, maybe. But he was talking about how in the 90s, people would go see movies because of the actor, right? You would go, I want to go see that new Sylvester Stallone movie, that new Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. And nowadays the character is the leader, because a lot of them are these big blockbuster ones. They're superhero movies. So now it's about Spider-Man. It's not about Tobey Maguire. Actually, that's how fucking old I'm getting. Tobey Maguire. Hasn't there been like 5 other Spider-Man since then? Another thing about the 90s, for some reason, we really liked our action stars to not be able to speak that good English. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jackie Chan, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Sylvester had his thing, all our action heroes in the 90s and late 80s, they were all fucking blabbering idiots. No, but isn't that weird? It's like we got onto, maybe it was the 90s. Maybe was the pinnacle of human society, because if you think about it, like back then we could almost enjoy in the 90s, even especially in like the late 90s, like 98, 99, we started enjoying computer games and the internet, console games. We're starting to get where we were like, man, these things are getting like really fucking good. And wait, as opposed to what, Raul? What was I getting with that? Well, I mean, look at now. There's too much information. There's too much TV or too much entertainment. And when I say too much, I don't mean it like we need to stop being entertained. It's just that there's so many choices. I have like what, 3 or 4subscriber apps, Hulu and fucking, or is it Amazon Prime and Netflix, and there's so many good shows on there. I don't even have time to watch all of them. And sometimes if I do have time, I'm like, but I should probably watch that other one that I also haven't been keeping up with. And next thing you know, you're fucking. That's another thing. For some reason, I don't know. Maybe I need to be more open-minded, because I've seen The Sopranos and Breaking Bad like 3 or 4 times each, and that's just because I think it's like watching a really long fucking movie, man. Because and it's entertaining the whole way through, where you just keep binging on it. But man, you know what? Maybe that's what. Maybe people from the 60s or 70s thought that when the 90s were happening. Yeah, like people from the 70s, they were probably like, "Oh man, I mean the 90s is cool, but now you got all this technology and there's porn everywhere." It was back in the 70s. That's like the golden age. They're probably talking about music, right? The golden age of music, like real rock music, not this goth shit. The 90s was pretty what's it called? Pretty dark with the entertainment. Like as far as like rock music was when I grew up, it was always dark. Like that's how I knew something was old if it didn't have some sort of sinister lyrics or sound to it, and the guys weren't dressed like like the fucking like Sting, NWO Sting, or what was it? The other guy, the Crow. Every band member in the 90s was dressed like the Crow for some fucking reason. Do you guys remember the Crow? Brendan Lee. And he got shot. I don't know. I guess he was supposed to be using dummy ammo, but somebody put a real bullet in it. I don't know how the fuck that happens, and I don't know how they don't eventually find out what happened. But I don't know. Maybe he was kind of a dick. Maybe he was really demanding. The Deftones. Deftones sounded like something out of like if there was a hell for teenagers, like that's the sound that you would hear coming out of that section of hell. I wonder if there's like I wonder what's the youngest person that would ever go to hell. Like it was if there's a 7 or 8 year old is just being a real cocksucker piece of shit. And then St. Peter tries you as an adult at the pearly gates. And you get sentenced as an adult. And now you gotta do homework. You gotta do homework on your time off. Whenever crows aren't pecking at your eyeballs, you gotta do homework. And you gotta hold your eyeballs with one hand and write with the other so you can see. Like a fucking lamp. All right, this is getting a little too ridiculous, and I want to start getting back to writing, man. I need to start. I need to write a little more. I need to make sure that my long set is good. And yeah, so I'm gonna cut this short as always. Why do I say cut it short when it's always this long? Why don't I just say it's gonna be normally short? Yeah, so I'm gonna get back to writing. I know I kind of touched on it briefly and didn't really say that much, but I really have been writing short stories because that's before I ever started doing stand up. I thought I was gonna be an author, like a writer. I wanted to write fiction. I wanted to write short stories like Flannery O'Connor because I went to one semester of community college and all of a sudden I was like, I could be a writer. But no, I saw, I was reading Flannery O'Connor and Kurt Vonnegut, and it just got me all like, I felt like I was a teenage rebel who just wanted to be academically rebellious, right? Like a fucking nerd. But it felt really great, man. Writing short stories and looking over old stuff that I wrote and people commented on, like where you would do a workshop and then you print out your short story and you hand copies to everybody, and then they all like write little notes and stuff like that. And I remember people telling me some really cool stuff. And I was reading it too. Like I have one copy that's got the actual notes on it that somebody put. And it was pretty cool. Very encouraging, and it made me feel like I was flexing a muscle that I hadn't used in a while. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to all kinds of writing, man. I want to get more disciplined about what I'm doing, but I still want to have fun, So Try to limit my drinking days on the week, um, and get to work, and then just make the weekend feel like it was worth it, um, and just have fun and party, make people laugh. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you next time, man. Take it easy. Bye.